Anita Joseph and MC Fish marriage fell off the cliff. Hi, De La Right. You all know what's cooking in our studio with your girl, De La Rama. It's not a small thing, no. For that, their marriage, to have, they said the marriage just scattered. The marriage just went so bad that this man, MC Fish, dumped Anita Joseph and, went away with another woman, okay? As in, the man went away with another woman without even looking back. That, he broke the woman's heart into 1 billion pieces. Now, this their marriage. At some point I was looking at it because the way they were doing their thing on social media, it was looking to me like, they needed validation in that marriage so much, and maybe there was something not too strong about that marriage. Well, it's not up to me to judge, but one thing I know from the outside is that Anita Joseph seemed to be a very committed woman. And, at some point she became a mommy GO. It was all about prayer and prayer. And again, I also would see how they will hold hands and they are praying in front of camera. For me, I was wondering why, if they want to pray for the marriage or pray for themselves, why must there be camera? It's okay when, you're doing this in church and all of that. I feel like communication to God is not something that you need to put camera and be praying. I feel like those kind of things are not really real. Well, that is me, I don't know. But however, I also noticed that the woman seemed to be so much into that marriage in terms of commitment, in terms of loyalty, in terms of, spiritual advancement and all of that. I think that that was one marriage that the woman wanted to have, but it did not work. A lot of people on, social media space right now are saying that Anita Joseph really did poverty alleviation with that guy, that the guy was nothing. When Anita met the guy and, Anita gave the guy popularity and the guy, started earning gigs here, left, right, and center, and became about one of the best because they wanted him in every occasion. And, the guy started doing very well. Apparently, he used the popularity that he gained from Anita so well that right now he is like a mega MC right there in Lagos. But unfortunately, money entered now, and the guy, told Anita to pack well, and he left. They said they were living in that house together, that the house actually belonged to Anita. And, one day the guy left, packed his things out of the home and never came back. And they said before the guy packed his things out of the home and never came back, he had been, giving attitude. He got to that point where everything Anita said was a problem. Anything Anita did was a problem. Calling Anita all sort of names, and they began to quarrel a lot. These were people who were living in peace and harmony, and there was so much love in their marriage when they first started, and all of that. And I think they have been together for a long time. For me, I think I've been seeing them for is it up to 5 years or so? And so, for this kind of person to just move out of the home, and they said he actually moved out because of another woman. Now the woman he moved out with, they said the lady is in Lekki, and that the woman that's where the MC Fish moved to, and opened his mouth to tell Anita that he fell out of love with Anita, no longer wants Anita in his life. Now we heard that he was the first person who went to his social media page, that is MC Fish, to go and, and yank off Anita's photos and everything's back, as he removed everything from his page. And so Anita follows suit. And according to sources close to them, they said it was the other woman who told the guy, if he wants them to do anything, if he wants them to progress further, that he will have to go and, remove all his photos from Anita's photos from his page. He did same, and at the end of the day, he openly told Anita he didn't want her again, that he was no longer in love with her and all of that. A lot of people are saying maybe this is happening because there was no child and all of that. But if a man will leave commitment, loyalty, and all of that and just move ahead because some woman said you're just wasting your time, she's got no child for you, and blah, 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 it means that the man was never really into that marriage because, Anita, I feel like Anita was actually a very good woman to that man. Well, you can never judge from outside, but that is what I feel. And I feel like, well, when the time comes, the person that truly deserves Anita will find Anita, and Anita is going to have peace. Well, I was so sad when I saw that, yes, this is happening. I saw it like about 4 days ago. I didn't want to do it, but I said, well, this is something that everybody's doing. Let them not say, okay, she's not doing it. I just decided to bring it. This is what is going on, Udela, right? But I'll bring you more update. Before then, do not forget that these are all unverified information making the rounds on social media, should not be seen as fact.